U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has reiterated the Obama administration's commitment to a Palestinian state and left the door open to negotiate with Hamas, but only if the group meets certain conditions. She sat down with Al Jazeera's Abderrahim Fukara.
President Obama could not have made it any clearer that he wanted a two-state solution. On the other hand, Prime Minister Netanyahu sort of danced around the issue without using the terminology, which has raised concern in the Arab world. How concerned are you about the fact that he didn't actually mention once two-state solution?
You rightly point out that the president underscored our commitment to a two-state solution and also called for a stop to the settlements. We have made that very clear. I reinforced that last night at a dinner that I hosted for Prime Minister Netanyahu. Now the hard work starts, but I think it is significant that the Obama administration is not waiting. We are starting this intensive engagement right now. We have consulted broadly already. Both George Mitchell and I have spoken with many Arab leaders, as well, of course, with the Palestinians and the Israelis. And we are determined to forge ahead.
Madam Secretary, when President Obama yesterday talked about the issue of settlements, and he said that he wanted the Israelis to freeze the building on the West Bank, does that mean that he wants the settlements, the existing settlements, to be rolled back to the 1967 borders specifically?
We want to see a stop to settlement construction, additions, natural growth, any kind of settlement activity. That is what the president has called for. We also are going to be pushing for a two-state solution, which by its very name implies borders that have to be agreed to. And we expect to see two states living side by side, a state for the Palestinians that will be sovereign and within which the Palestinians will have the authorities that come with being in charge of a state with respect to such activities as settlements.
Can you envisage a scenario where you would be able to achieve a two-state solution without talking in some way, in some form, to Hamas?
We would expect Hamas to recognize Israel's right to exist, to renounce violence as the way to the achievement of a homeland for the Palestinian people, and to recognize the prior agreements that have been entered into by the Palestinians, either through the PLO or through the PA. I think that's an incredibly reasonable request. Now, it is truly up to Hamas. The unity efforts that Egypt has been leading have been difficult because clearly there are very strongly divergent opinions that are being expressed. We think that the Palestinian Authority is ready to be a partner. We believe through our efforts we will get the Israelis to make the kind of commitment to a two-state solution that is absolutely necessary. We know that many leaders in the Arab world see this in a different way, as the Arab Peace Initiative suggests. So let's try to bring people to that recognition, and that includes Hamas.